Good morning, it's a Friday weigh-in. Let's see what I'm at. Please be under 270, maybe. Oh, 268.4. Let's weigh one more time just to make sure. 268.4. That's awesome. I'll take that. Got out of the 270s already. Very cool. This is breakfast today. Some zucchini and cheese with 2 eggs and 2 sausage patties. 2 sausage patties. They're onion cheese patties. Hello. I figured I'd let you guys make lunch with me. I got some turkey breast that I thawed out. I'm just going to slice this up and season it. First I'll put some Dijon mustard, my favorite mustard from Great Value, Walmart. I'll rub it with mustard, and then I'll season it. Later on I'm going to look up some keto-friendly seasons. I don't know. I always go toward garlic and onion. Sometimes paprika. I've been using paprika, but I need to find some different seasonings. Just checking the chicken, just to make sure. Smells fine. I cut probably 3/4 inch slices. I made this the other day and it turned out pretty good. It's been a stressful day today. I woke up and my dog pooped all over the laundry room. I keep him in the laundry room because of that. He has some sort of issue where he gets nervous, like he starts shaking, having to stay in there. But in my living room, I've got a huge rug. It's like probably over 13 feet by I don't know what. Then in my office room that's connected to the laundry room, there's a rug in there. And if I don't keep him in the laundry room, he'll, I don't know, sometimes if it's puke and or poop, diarrhea. Today it was a mixture of, probably shouldn't be talking about this as I'm making food, but yeah, it was disgusting. So that kind of stressed me out today. And then work stressed me out also. It is what it is. I will say though, I can officially say today that I'm all out of debt. So that's pretty awesome. I was actually out of debt 2 weeks ago, but then I added some debt. But now that debt's paid off. I have a decent amount of my checking account to where I won't need to use the credit card again. So I'm happy about that. So I got the chicken sliced up. Actually, I'm going to preheat my air fryer a little bit. Probably not a bad thing. Chicken is set to air fry 190 or 390. I think last time it took like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes to cook. So I'll let that get hot. If you want, you can put the chicken in a bowl, but I just do it on the cutting board. Squeeze some mustard. I know I say it a lot, but I love this mustard. And it's cheap, it's less than $2. I'm gonna open up my seasonings. Yeah, I'll need to wash my hands after this. Yeah, I just mix it all up. Now, I think for the air fryer, this is actually a better method to cook chicken because I've cooked it as a whole breast before, and it took like 23 minutes, I think, and also I wasn't too sure if it was done at one point. I think at 20 minutes I wasn't too sure, and then I had to cook for a few more minutes. So it cooks faster cutting it up, obviously, and I think because of the less cook time, I think the chicken actually turns out more tender. Because when I cooked the whole chicken as a breast, it was pretty dry. Even after the cook and then afterwards, the next day I heated it up and it was even more dry. But when I did it like this, it came out good. I'm trying to eat before it hits 1 o'clock because I said 1 o'clock's my new cutoff. Like 12:45 right now, so probably a little after 1 by the time I eat. Just gonna sprinkle some seasoning, paprika. Garlic powder. The mustard I rubbed on it seasoned it really well too. Try to not season the floor. Mix it up a little bit. Like I said, it might be better to do in a bowl, but I like only having one dish to clean. Season it once more. I try to leave some space between the pieces so the air can flow. Last time I had to do 2 batches. Probably be the same for this. So, yeah, we'll do 2 batches. That's what it looks like in the air fryer. So I'll cook this for 10 minutes at 390 and I'll see if it's done at that point. I've got a thermometer and I'll measure the temperature. Chicken needs to reach 170 degrees. 170, pretty sure it's 170. But yeah, I'll be back. Figured I'd record this also. I'm just making a little dip. You could call it aioli. Maybe aioli, I don't know. It's just avocado, mayo, and spicy mustard. Dijon mustard. Got that Dijon mustard here. Add in some avocado mayo. I just use a 1-to-1 ratio. Very high fat, that's for sure. The mayonnaise has 11 grams of fat per tablespoon. Probably 3 tablespoons. Mayonnaise on its own, it's got kind of a, I'm not sure what you would call it, tart taste, I guess, like a lemon juice taste. It's not super great on its own. I love Hellman's mayonnaise, and I was raised on that stuff. So it doesn't taste like Hellman's, but if you mix it with mustard, it gives it a much different taste. It's a lot better with mustard. Actually, the homemade avocado mayo that I've made that in the past, it tastes a little more like Hellman's. I mean, not a lot, but it's better than this flavor. But this with the mustard, it's good. It's real good. Here's the finished product. All it took was 10 minutes. Honestly, I could probably cook it in 9 minutes. It's pretty fast. So this is what I'm leaving behind of the chicken. I'm not really too hungry. I had breakfast pretty late too, so my fast was actually extended. That's the leftover mayonnaise and mustard. But yeah, I'm going to put this stuff away, and I have a doctor's appointment, a pulmonary appointment today I have to go to. I'm here at my pulmonary appointment waiting on the doctor, but the nurse said I lost 10 pounds since last visit, so that's a good thing. So the doctor's appointment was kind of a waste of time, but not really, because it just puts my mind at ease, I guess. I just wanted to make sure he knew that I was feeling the lightheadedness feeling still, and talked to him about my CPAP machine I use. So he said he thinks I look good. My blood pressure went down from the last time I was here, so guess I'm just in the healing phase. It's like I do feel better, but you know, I just still not 100%, and I want to get there, of course. So I had an appointment scheduled with them next month, but yeah, I just, because I wasn't too sure if he knew my symptoms, I just wanted to go over those. But he basically doesn't know what's causing the palpitations randomly. He told me to check my blood pressure when I feel the palpitation or the lightheaded feeling. So I know he's not a heart doctor, he's a pulmonary doctor, but as far as my lungs go, I just have to, I'm doing an echo next month, so that'll tell me if there's any sort of like pressure between the heart and the lungs. Do that, and then I have to follow up after that procedure. So anyways, I'm gonna head back home. So I couldn't make it to the theater, so the theater had to come to me. Watching the new Superman. I hear it's pretty good, so we'll see. I just finished Superman. It was so good. I loved it. I kind of wish I could have seen it in like IMAX, but watching it from home was still enjoyable. I'll definitely have to get the Blu-ray when it comes out. I need to upgrade my projector to 4K. It's only 1080p right now. It's not bad, but it could look better. Anyways, I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. But I'm not eating anything. Actually, earlier today, I did a little calculation. If I were to keep losing 2 pounds a week, it would take me until March of next year to get down to 200 pounds. Sad face. Seems like a long time away, but I know it'll actually go pretty quick. I don't know. I think also that it's not great to obsess with things like that, because I don't know, just in my mind I think of it more as a goal, like something I have to reach, and then once I reach it I'll be there. But I think that's a bad way to think of it, because in the past when I've done that, I hit the goal and then I fall off the diet. Whereas this time, you know, I can't fall off the healthy way of living. I mean, I don't know if I'll still fast. I think fasting was a good tool for me to control my weight. So I think once I reach my goal, I'll probably still use fasting. But, I mean, besides the fact of trying to control my weight with fasting, it's also just good for your body.
good for your, I think, the gut microbiome. It lets the good bacteria take over, I guess. So, regardless of using it for weight, I think it's just a good thing to continue to do. Yeah. I don't really have any plans for this weekend. Uh, I was wanting to go to the movie theater today. So I mean, I still feel kind of dizzy, but I feel like I'm okay with pushing through it. Um, Frank Chris, he went to go see Fantastic Four, but they wanted to go to a theater in Palm Harbor, which was sold out. The only time that they had available with decent seats was at 9:45. Um, so I didn't want to stay out that late. It's almost I think it's after 9:30 now. I have to read my Bible, then get to sleep. But yeah, for me to well, he was willing to pick me up, but still the ride to that theater is a good 40 minutes. It's like Palm Harbor, kind of close to Clearwater. Um, so I didn't go. I heard also that Fantastic Four isn't all that great. I heard that Superman is better, so I'm like, you know what? I'll just download Superman and watch it. So that's what I did, and it was really good. Hopefully, it comes out on Blu-ray soon. I know I said that earlier, but I want to buy it and watch it again in better quality. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of some things to do this weekend. It's so hot. At around 5:30, I opened my front door thinking I would go for a walk around the block, but then I felt that heat. I felt the sauna air. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I don't think I'm quite there yet to deal with this type of air. It's like, yeah, crazy. So instead, I used the elliptical. Um, I don't think I did my 7 times today because of work and going to the doctor. Um, but because of those things, I was pretty active. So, I mean, ultimately, I'm doing the elliptical to get the blood flowing and work the muscle, work my calf muscles, and whatever other muscles are involved in using the elliptical. So that's my primary reason of wanting to work out. The secondary reason is to burn some calories. Um, so, yeah, about calories and weight. I'm really happy that I'm down to 268. That's cool. But now I want to see 250s. Never satisfied. No one's ever satisfied, right? Um, but yeah, I'm definitely glad I'm in the 260s now. Oh yeah, I was going to mention. I thought of this earlier. So one NSV non-scale victory is I'm out of the morbidly obese category. I think I think dropping below 270 or at 270 exactly. Being 5'10" and 270, like 271 put me in the morbidly obese category. I know the BMI is, not the best thing to go by because, it doesn't take into account other things of your body like, muscle mass and I don't know, bone mass. But anyway, it's still I don't know. It's still I'm happy to, you know, going by the BMI calculator, I'm happy that I'm not considered morbidly obese now. So, I'll take that. um but yeah, now I'm just obese. But I forget what the next category is. Overweight, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy about that. So I figure if I continue losing 2 pounds a week, um, 4 weeks in a month, I'll maybe be in the 250s. What is this month? It's July now. So at the end of August. At the end of August, I might be in the 250s. So looking forward to that. Kind of, I don't know. I'm happy. I just think about everything that I feel that, a lot of different things in my life are maybe coming together. As far as losing weight, getting out of debt completely, I mentioned that earlier today. I just have to stay out of debt. The debt's paid off. I'm losing weight. I'm recovering. Although it's a slow recovery. I am recovering, and I don't know. If I continue feeling better, I feel that maybe in, another month or 2 or 3, maybe I'll feel completely okay. Or at least even better than how I feel now, and don't have much of an issue doing stuff. I don't know. I'm wondering if the blood thinner is just doing stuff. No doctor thinks the blood thinner is doing anything, which is kind of aggravating. Aggravating because like they don't even consider it's like, oh no, this is a medication. Like you can't be having symptoms. Like no, like that's just way out there. Having symptoms from a drug, it's like they don't even consider it. Maybe I'm not having symptoms from it, but something's making me feel way off, and I don't know. I don't want to talk about my health all the time, but that's what I do here. So, anyways, so I think about that, and I'm thinking now, kind of the timing with the issues I'm having I don't know. I think of the weather outside. I know this is probably strange, but it's like if there's a time to be stuck in the house in Florida, it's in summertime. So like, going through these issues around Christmas time in winter. I think with the winter, you tend to get even more depressed with winter because the sun, with the time change, the sun isn't out as much. So that kind of makes you more depressed. So I don't know. I'm just trying to find the positives in these things. So I just feel like everything's coming together, and I feel maybe by the end of the year, my buddy Sam and his family is going to come down for Thanksgiving, and then I still have the trip to New York City with 2 of my nephews, maybe my younger sister, maybe my mom. I don't know, but I just feel like, yeah, things are going to come together. That's what I believe. So I don't know. Thinking about that stuff just makes me feel more positive of, what's to come in life, the positive things to come in life. So it's good to think about, of course. Um, so yeah, but in the back of my mind, it's like I still remember tomorrow's not guaranteed, so you have to, don't take any minute for granted. Live your life to the fullest, and I don't really mean that in a way of like going to go travel somewhere where you've always wanted to travel. I mean like the fullest in expressing who expressing I don't want this to sound like it's shallow. I was going to say expressing who you are, but expressing like your true your true self, thoughts, feelings, your love toward family, friends. Just, it's like, I don't know. Maybe some people don't have to deal with the things I deal with, but it's like sometimes I feel like I can't fully express myself for some reason. Like I kind of not hide that, but I don't release it. It's like I'm very, um, my therapist told me, I forget the term that he used. Kind of like very monotone, like non-expressive. There is a word he used. I forget what it is now. Actually, I mean, I've noticed this myself. I mean, I've noticed it, and that's actually one reason why I started improv to try to help me with that. And I think it has. I think I've definitely gotten better. I mean, I've definitely become more confident. Um, Doing these videos has helped a lot. Um, so it's all helped a lot. But like in improv, my first teacher said, "You're very deadpan, and it's great." Um, Deadpan is kind of like uh, when you just kind of like drop the joke and you're very stoic or monotone about it, but it comes off funny. Um, yeah. So I don't know why I went into all that, but it's just about like expressing, it's like showing love. It's like I don't know, can't explain it. I don't know why it feels difficult for me. I mean, I do have reasons, but I do have ideas on why, but I'm not going to go into all those. But yeah, I'm getting better at it, and you know, going through the health issues. YouTube just randomly stopped. Going through the health issues has just made me more aware of how much more love I want to give. Just it's made me more aware of that. So, anyways, I don't know why I went into all that, but I did. It's the hunger. I blame the hunger pangs. I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat tomorrow. I took out some bacon. I thought about stopping eating. Is that correct English? Thought about stop eating pork, but I don't know. It's not for any specific, like some people have religious reasons. It's not for that. Um, I just sometimes when I'll like before when a couple of years ago when I was doing keto, I would get a bag of pork rinds and like opening the bag of pork rinds, it's just the smell is disgusting. It smelled like a manure. And I guess sometimes when you buy pork, depending on how the pig died, like if it was stressed or something, then it'll release these hormones into the meat that makes it smell like manure. And when I've gotten steaks, like I either pork chops or sometimes I was eating those shoulder steaks. The shoulder steaks are good, but sometimes I'll get that and they smell like manure, and that just like turns me off to like pork completely. And I've gotten bacon like that too, but that was before I was buying the organic bacon. But now I buy the organic bacon from Publix, and I haven't had any issues with that. So, anyways, I took that out to defrost to thaw out, and I'll make that tomorrow morning. Of course, with bacon, I always want a BLT, but I'm not going to eat the bread because I want to stay in my nutritional ketosis that I'm currently in, and hopefully bump up my numbers a little bit, or a lot of it actually. I want it to be nice to get to a 2. I think yesterday I was at 0.6, so maybe tomorrow I'll measure my ketones again to see what they're at. My glucose monitor, I saw it earlier, it was at 87 as I was watching this movie. So I know I got the glucose. I told you all that I got the glucose monitor, but I haven't really been keep making updates about what the values have been. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's that important. I think if Lewis, who sent me this glucose monitor, sent me 2 of them. I'm definitely not going to wear the second one right away. But I think just like measuring my glucose and the ketones in the morning every so often is enough for me. Food wise, like, I started the keto diet in 2017. And I don't know. I've been doing low carb long enough to know what's low carb and what may raise my glucose. It's still good to wear something like this for the feedback, just to see. But, I feel like I have enough knowledge to know what will potentially spike my glucose and what has carbs in it, to where if I can trust the diet that I eat and whether that increases my glucose or not. It's like, it is what it is. If I'm doing strict keto, whether that be high fat or moderate fat and moderate protein, I think I'll do okay. I don't think I need to track glucose 24/7. So that's just how I feel. As long as I'm, not indulging in all the ultra processed food all the time and sugars. My main goal is to just eat naturally, eat some vegetables for the fiber, and do low carb. I think I'll be set. I'm not going to say that my main prerogative is losing weight. My main prerogative is being healthier. But of course, losing weight, seeing the number on the scale go down is a good tool to use to know that you're doing something right. So, anyways, I'll have bacon and eggs tomorrow. I don't know. I want to incorporate vegetables into every meal, but sometimes I feel like it's hard for breakfast. It's hard also when in my freezer I've got cauliflower and broccoli. I could put broccoli in the eggs, although I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't know. Anyways, I'll stop blabbling on. Hope you all had a good Friday and have a good weekend tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Like and subscribe, please.